Don't change yourself just to make someone happy. Unless that someone is you. There is no missed opportunities. Everything you missed wasn't yours. Trust yourself. You know more than you think you do. Learn to see people for what they are, not what you want them to be. The longer you live in the past, the less future you have to enjoy. Better to admit you walked through the wrong door than spend your life in the wrong room. Just because you miss someone doesn't mean you need them back in your life. Missing is a part of getting over. Don't worry about those who talk behind your back. They're behind you for a reason. The bigger the ambition, the slower you need to go. Never brag about your progress or tell people your plans. Your friends today may become your worst enemies tomorrow. Make sure the choices you make are worth the losses you'll take. Never sacrifice your progress for a friend. They might not do the same if the tables were turned. Sometimes you just need to be a bit selfish. Put yourself first and think about what is best for you. It's okay if you don't know how to move on. Start with something easier, like not going back. If you don't sacrifice for what you want becomes sacrifice. Close the window that hurts you, no matter how beautiful the view is. Sometimes you have to let go of people who keep reminding you of who you used to be. Forgive yourself for accepting less than you deserved. But don't do it again. If you're not willing to walk alone, you'll never lead your own path. Accept the things you cannot change, and change the things you cannot accept. Just because a decision hurts doesn't mean it was the wrong one. Your friends and family do not always know what is best for you. Every time you choose fear over action, you bury your potential deeper. A man who wants to lead the orchestra must turn his back on the crowd. Loneliness is the price you pay when you start to improve yourself. If you don't control your mind, someone else will. Life gets better when you let people lose you, instead of begging them to choose you. If you want your dreams in reality, don't keep them in your head. The faster you do the things you avoid, the faster you get the good things you want. You will never remember the days and nights you stayed home and did nothing. Your present circumstances don't determine where you can go. They merely determine where you start. If you want to win, you must first know what losing feels like. Sometimes things might seem to be falling apart, but actually, they're falling into the right place. Action breeds more clarity than thought. So you can't think your way into a new life. You have to act your way into one. Sometimes, you need to burn bridges to stop yourself from crossing them again. Characterize people by their actions, and you will never be fooled by their words. Most people stay in the same place for a reason. The things they hold dear are the anchors that hold them in place. Your life isn't yours. If you constantly care about what others think, don't burn your opportunities for temporary comfort. People don't decide their future. They decide their habits, and their habits decide their future. A man without a vision for his future always returns to his past. The greatest challenge in life is discovering who you are. The second greatest is being happy with what you find. You think you know someone, but mostly, you just know what you want to know, if nothing else. Some people just teach you how not to be. You can't make anyone love you, and you can't force yourself to love anyone else. Confidence does not come from an expectation of success. It comes from a comfort with failure. Sometimes the hardest thing and the right thing are the same.